What's going on, good people? It's your boy Gaming Dad. Let me go ahead and kill this music for it pop back on. Man, listen, let me apologize for not showing up at 8:30, but your boy got basketball practice, and I thought I was gonna better get out there on time, but I got home like around 8 something. Then my wife, who is nominated for Teacher of the Year, found out that she needs a headshot, so I had to abort being on time to make sure my wife get this headshot in so she can turn in her final application in tonight, man. But whoo, man, did y'all see what's going on? See, what up, CMG? Are you ready? Listen, hey, I'm gonna tell you something. That trailer today, I mean, hold on, man. Let's see, can I pull that up? Let's see if it can. I need to pull that up. That trailer today was quite entertaining. Let me see. Let me go to a different screen real quick, and we can all look at it together. All right. Let's see. Make sure my sound is right. Got it pulled up. It's an iPad. I got it muted right now, but we need some sound. Oh no, we don't want that. I'll kill that playthrough. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see if I can get the sound going on. Oh, there we go. I know they're gonna demonetize my video for this, but I don't care.
All right, that's a go.
Can I hear that?
Oh my God, okay.
Not sure if you know who I am.
It might be a good thing because
I'm about to rule the world.
You know how they do. It will demonetize
Wow,
stuff quickly.
Yay.
But there's one problem. There's a human, has a mustache, just like you.
Do you think I know every human being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit with a hat with the letter of his first name on it? Because I don't.
Bowser is coming.
I don't know where Josh is, man. He probably he taking a bath. He's
Are going to stop that monster.
How? Look at us. We're adorable.
Oh, I got this. No problem. Yes!
Man,
Come on, Mario. Our biggest
this movie is starting to look better and better.
Get it off, get it off, get it off!
There's a huge universe out there. With a lot of galaxies. They're all counting on us.
I like how they're tying in quite a few Marios into one.
No pressure.
And Mario Kart. Look at that. You can't tell me this ain't dope. Hey, this was like 10 times better than the first trailer. All right, I'm not gonna play it again. Get up out of here. But man, let me get about it. That trailer was something. That's something different, man. I'm gonna go to my main screen real quick so I can get to some comments going on this evening. But oh my God, my guy Dan, Doug Dan Ren Pugiganda. It's in the building. Let's see. Hold on, I gotta get back to my record screen. I moved my controls around. I shouldn't have did that. All right, there we go. Boom. I hated that it just showed my whole background. Don't worry, it was quick, so you get a reverse to kind of see how junky my room is, but it is what it is. Our brother is. I've been busy, man. So, man, listen, man, we split games on Monday. JV did what they've been doing all season, blowing teams out. But we got caught off guard on the varsity level, man, and it was a learning experience, man. But we wouldn't get caught like that again, man. I'm glad we took an L. It humbled us a lot, but we didn't lose by much. We lost by 10, but it was definitely a learning experience, man. To be able to play a team that can also, play physical and trap us, and so it exposed how some of our guards is a little small. So the game yesterday was good learning experience, but we got another game on Thursday, so That's how life goes. So varsity, middle school varsity is 2-1, and JV is 3-0. So as we move on, buddies. All right, but back to that movie trailer, man. Good God Almighty, man. That trailer looked good. I mean, that trailer looked real good. You know what? I read an article today that the movie is only like 85 minutes long. So you got yourself a quick movie, you know, in and out. And 85 minutes is nothing. It's only like an hour and 25 minutes. It's not even an hour and a half. So, you know, it's one of them things that, you know what, you can hop in real quick, check it out, and get out of there. So, without any further ado, let me go through some of these comments. Quay, yeah, man, you feel like me, man. Let's go to the movies. That trailer was nice, man. Shout outs to Nintendo, man. They get the hand clap. Well, I can get them the applause real quick because man, that was a great trailer, man. They showed off quite a bit. They showed off Donkey Kong. They showed off, you know, Mario Kart. You got a bunch of, you know, Peach got the fire. You know, it kind of had like some Super Mario's U in that bad boy. It looked really good. I'm surprised that my children are not saying nothing about it because they should have. Josh might not have seen it because Josh was at basketball practice, but I know my other children, they should have saw it because that was pretty damn good. Now I'm gonna tell your name up, man. So please forgive me. I'm gonna call you IO. IO. I like that. It's really came out. I'm thinking you the movie's not out yet. The movie's not out until April the 7th, I believe. A whole month before Zelda. So it's a coming. But let me make sure I got you on the wheel. So still. Okay, I got you on there. CMG is on there. Let me get Georgia Boys on the. Let me see if I got that playthrough on. I might kill that. All right, kill that playthrough. Put that back on mute so I don't have no extra feedback. SOC in the building. What's going on, SOC? And my man, Doug, Dan, Ron, and Pookie Ganda in the building. I'm going to get you. I'm just typing your boy. Got to get these names on here. So everybody get that chance to win that $10 eShop card. Don't forget, good people, on December 23rd, I believe it's going to be 8:30 p.m. We are doing our Christmas stream. I talked to Guerrilla Tactics. He been working like crazy, so he said he'll get on the stream eventually. All right, it says CMG says, "What up, Gaming Dad?" Into the chat. What's up, my brother? What's going on with you? SOC says, "Hey y'all." Like I said before, Josh is probably watching that dirty butt. He said Peach looks some crazy. Yeah, Peach look real good, man. The animation is flawless. It's flawed. And you know what? His voice was a little. You know what? I don't think his voice is bad at all. It's like they got his voice got like a mixture of, you know, saying old Mario from the video games and, you know, kind of his little spin on it. So I like it. I'm not even, you know, to me, I don't think you can really complain about it. His voice looks pretty good. Right. Rainbow Road. Yes. Road. Listen, I'm telling you, man, they did the thing. I mean, I like the whole concept of how everything is kind of coming together. So the key is going to be like, you know, like I'm still like, to me, you can have a couple of songs up in there, but you can't be, this can't be no overall ballad. It's got to have a good story. And it looks like it's going to be a good story. Said this movie can already beat the Emoji Movie just off the trailers, right? The Emoji Movie, that was like bootylicious. Oh, what's up, Geeky in the building? Hey, Geeky, how you doing? How you doing, girl? How you doing? How the babies? Your baby's getting big already. In a minute, Ben gonna be taller than all of y'all. I'm predicting it. He gonna be patting y'all all on top of the head, and he gonna have a deep voice, gonna be like, "Hey, Mom, can I have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?" So what would you watching in study hall? I was it kind of depends. I was watching the trailer for Super Mario Brothers, and I also was watching some basketball drills, some basketball shooting drills. Some of the stuff we did today I got from off of YouTube, because we need to work on our shot. So how's the weather? Yeah, Geek, how's the weather in Texas? I know that last time I looked at the weather, I think they got a storm coming out of the way. Stream looking sharp, gave me that. Hey man, I appreciate it. I'm glad, because sometimes I'll be good for a minute, and then all of a sudden they'll be like, we reduced your stream quality down to 480p. That's how they do me. Gigi said it was 80 degrees today. God, delay, but low is golly. You know what that says to me? That says like, hey, stay inside. Just don't even go outside, because you're going to mess around and it'd be 81 minute and 40 the next. You'll mess around how pneumonia, you'll be sick. What's going on, Supersonic MJ? In the building. So, hello. I didn't watch the direct, and to be honest, but I wasn't sure if there was anything interesting in the direct other than the movie. The Mario movie. Simple, yeah. Game info as well, or no, just about the movie with Sacrifice. I didn't watch the whole thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I kind of like just skipped to the movie. I didn't care nothing about the talk yet. I didn't watch it because I was like, shoot, I got basketball practice, so I at least wanted to watch the movie. Watch the trailer, and the trailer was, to me, was dope. If you know something about the game, hey man, those of you who watch it, man, let me know, because I did. I'll go back and watch it, but just not right now. Let me get you on the board, Super NJ. Supersonic. They used to have a song called Supersonic when I was a kid. That was the jam. By JJ Fad. Supersonic. Yeah, that was it. Supersonic. That was the jam, man. Supersonic MJ, you on the board. Candy, what's going on? Just like candy. Ow. Candy in the building. How you doing, Candy? He said, my son is super tall. Golly. What they feeding these babies? Candy P, got you on the board. D1 in the building. What's going on, man? Shout out to D1, man. We'll give you the gunshots real quick. Haha, rim shot. D1 in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, my brother. Welcome back. Got you on the board, D1. Georgia Boy says, you like the drills today? I think it's good. You know what? We got to work on getting that ball shooting that ball above our eyebrows. Sometimes a lot of us are shooting the ball, in a crazy position, and we can get our hand placement right on the ball. We'll start to make more shots. Geeky in the building. D1 in the building. Chi-Town in the building. What's going on, CT? CT, are you with me? Oh, yeah. All right, got you in. CT. Super MJ says, so they have a game info as well. I don't know. They had some discussions before. I kind of like zoomed through it because I was like, man, I had to just watch it and get to practice. It was more than just the movie I watched. It was more than just a movie. I just don't know if it was game info, so I can't even get tell you yes or no. What days the Christmas stream is on a Friday? The Christmas stream is on a Friday, Geeky. It's Friday evening, 8:30, the 23rd. I believe Christmas Eve is on a Saturday and Christmas is on a Sunday this year. Yeah, so I am slowly but surely acquiring my my gifts to give out. I'm gonna try to give out more digital gifts because that's something you can kind of like, grab onto right now. But I'm slowly but surely trying to make it happen. And matter of fact, I know it's going to happen because I got over half the stuff already. So I just got some more work to do. So some physical stuff, I'm aiming for anywhere from 10 to 15 prizes. That's what I'm aiming for. Hey, listen, you could be like Geeky. Geeky said, okay, good, I'll be there. Geeky been there the last 2 years. This is the thing, Geeky, it's going on 3 years. Crazy, right? We're just in our meet. And speaking of that, we need to meet. I don't care. We just need to kick it to see how our families are doing, but we need to kick it, Geeky. Me, you, Ken, we got to get on it. I know we all busy. I know I've been crazy busy, but I got to make time, especially for my people. All right. So we can all get agree. Listen. I mean, if you want to watch it again, I'll post it and we can run it back. But the trailer was good. That was a great trailer. Great trailer. Nintendo is slowly but surely building. Oh my goodness, this foster parent boy. I do this other job I told you before, man, but they just keep hounding me. What's your? They act like I'm just at their beck and call. That's what be killing me. I was like, man, I got a life. I'll talk to you when I can talk to you. Sorry for that side note, but just stuff like that be irking me. All right, let's go. So, before we dig into the news, I wanted to kind of talk about my grades I give each system for the year and for what they're done. I believe like Nintendo. I'm gonna start with Nintendo because they're my favorites. But overall, I'm gonna give Nintendo a B- because I just feel like they started off the year really, really strong. I thought Kirby and I thought even Pokemon Arceus was like really, really good. How to start the year off, but they had some filler games, and they was able to bridge that gap and bring over Persona 5 and Nier Automata. I thought those were good selections to come over to the year, but they just fizzled out at the end. Even with Pokemon, because Pokemon is something that's like synonymous. It's not really Nintendo anyway, but it is synonymous with Nintendo, and I'm not going to count that because that's something that's so regular. Like they always have a good Pokemon game, and it's every year. And to get 2 of them out this year was an accomplishment in itself. However, I believe if another game don't come out and they just pretty much Bayonetta is their Christmas game, then you gotta knock them down. You can't say that they had this just a crazy good year. And I'm gonna give it a B+. And also they have the issues performance rise with some of that big. I mean, even with Bayonetta, the performance issues is evident. Is it a game changer? It's not a game changer, but you know what? When you compare them to the other systems, you're like, man, you compare it to the Steam Deck. You know what? You just don't have a lot of those games, like a lot of really, really good games. Like you play Spider-Man, you get a little bit, but it ain't nothing tragic that's gonna throw you off the game. It's like really, really solid. So my grade for Nintendo was a B-. So in the chat, those of you who follow Nintendo, you give them their grade. Just to paste, and you got to base it upon. You can base it upon ports because Nintendo's a little different than you could say Sega or Sony, because of the fact that Sega and Sony, they kind of get first party and third party stuff that's really native to the system and used to explore the system. And Nintendo just don't get that. So when they get a port and the port is good, you can kind of count that on their side. But my grade for Nintendo this year is a B-, man. They probably would have got a solid B, even a B+ if they would have ended the year like they started it. I think they missed the point by releasing Bayonetta and allowing Bayonetta to be that Christmas game. Now you can look at it quite a few ways of why they could have done that way. Maybe you know what, they got a surprise up their sleeve for the Game Awards. Even though I don't know if even Nintendo has something showing up for the Game Awards, because man, wouldn't this trailer been perfect for the Game Awards? But Nintendo was like, listen, we're going to have our own direct. And I'll go back and rewatch it to kind of give it my full review. But right now, I mean, this is the trailer alone. Nintendo, they batting 1,000. But video game wise, unless they got another game coming out, that's a surprise to us, in this, early this month. I mean, what else do they have? Even if, I will still keep it at a B-, even if they announce GoldenEye before Christmas. But I don't think they do. You know what? I believe that also, if you look at games like Mario Strikers, that is a pretty good game, but it's a game that should have, done a lot better than what it's currently doing because of the fact that, they just didn't fully develop it out. They didn't have enough modes in there to kind of keep you entertained and keep you wanting more to play that game, which is a shame. And they haven't released any really thoroughly good updates. So, I mean, yeah. And then you also look at Wii Sports. Well, I keep calling it Wii Sports, but Nintendo Switch Sports, a game that was released that that wasn't fully. It's still not fully packaged. You're still looking at games that are missing. Even though golf is out now, I have not played the golf because I'm having time to. But once again, if they would have sent out a complete package, that game probably would do a whole lot better than what it's doing right now. Even though it's sold, I think it's like 7 or 8 million of copies of it. But I think that game could have, really, really exploded the scene. But once again, Nintendo have doing stuff, and it's that we're not accustomed to that. Maybe they setting up for this next system, and they had to pull back resources. I don't know, but something has to come next year to reincite the base, because the base really is starting to dwindle. And Nintendo, who has been synonymous of building the building the momentum, is starting to lose it. Figure out a way to turn these things around, man. They're gonna have some issues next year. If they're gonna have a new system, which I believe they will, it has to come out in the first half of the year. I think anything past that is not the move to make, because Sony and Microsoft are gonna really turn it up next year, and it's gonna cause some issues. And I bet money by the end of next year, we're gonna hear rumblings of a Steam Deck 2. Will it release next year? Definitely not. But we're gonna start hearing rumblings and stuff being in development, and you're gonna start getting more leaks to figure out where Nintendo is. So, all right, I'll give you a little time to put your comments into the chat. I'm gonna get down here to them. Let's see. Oh, my guy is back in the building. Shout out to Gorilla Tax, ladies and gentlemen. He said, I'm off on the 23rd. The 20th, it'd be 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Super J. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I called you Super J. I guess I'll be names for you. But my guy, but Gorilla Tactics in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Give him the hand clap, please. Sorry, but give him the rim shot. That is great. I just love that sound. Let me get you on the board, my brother. GT, are you with me? All right, Gorilla Tactics. It's on the board. All right, good people. We're up to 12. Do me a favor real quick, though. I'm looking to the camera. Do your boy a favor. Jump out real quick. Hit the like button and then come back in. Thoroughly helps the channel, man. Won't cost you a thing, but it's a little bit of your time, man. There's a better jump out. Won't cost you 2 or 3 seconds. You can do that. If you really feel it and like me, man, go ahead, man. Share your video, man. Share this video with other people, man, so that more people can join and we can start to really, really build out this community. But you know what, though? I like the kind of small community it is, even though I would like a bigger community. But I love those that's been around. This has been crazy dope. Geeky says, it is crazy. Time went by so fast this year. Yeah, we blinked. I remember we were just talking about Pokemon Arceus and then Kirby. And, we had that little couple months where we was like, hey, Kirby, and everything was pink. And then, you know what, before we was in the summer getting baked and burnt up. And then it was like, basketball season. Just that quick. SOC says, not to brag, but I've been sub to Gaming Dad since the beginning. His Swiss Life videos. Yes, SOC. Shout out to SOC, my guy. SOC helped me out, man, in the early parts of my channel. Your boy, didn't know too much about Discord, and he set up some Discord things for me, man, and he really got my stuff started, man. I appreciate this guy. And you know what? That's just the love for this channel, man. This super dope. So no, bro, you ain't brag. You just telling the truth. Georgia Boy says, you know, I'm going to be on there. Yeah, you should definitely be on there, Branson. I can't call you by your legal name. I'm sorry. Georgia Boys, you should definitely be there, man. I'm telling you. I mean, it's a great chance to win tons of prizes. And you know how I do it? It's like, you know what? If I got 15 prizes and 15 people just showing up to the stream, then, I mean, everybody getting a prize. But what prize you get depends on the spin on the wheel. That's how it goes. It's just all on the spin on the wheel. So it makes it really good, man. And, you know, I give you a little time for people to get in there, man. You get in and say what's up, you on the wheel. And most, you know, all the physical stuff I send out to you, but I like to get the digital because they're easy to ship out to you. It says Super Mario say a regular Christmas stream. No, you know, it's a little different. It's like we'll still stream that Monday, and then we'll stream again Christmas Day, and then I'll stream, not Christmas Day, but on the 23rd, and then I'll stream again that day after Christmas, the 26th. So, because, you know, I want to see what people got for Christmas, things of that nature, and talk about our kids and what they got, things of that nature, man. This is a good old time, man. Got good people on this channel. All right, SOC says, over the weekend, I picked up Mario Kart Wii and Mario Sluggers. Oh, man. 2 games I traded away that I bought back out of the stock. You know what? Super Mario Sluggers is definitely a big-time pickup. I mean, I have not seen that game nowhere to be picked up. So, yeah, you picked that one up, you won. Oh, man, here you go. What is XC3? You got to help me out. I'm slow. Is it KH? What's KH? Kingdom Hearts? That's the only one. I don't know. He said Nintendo released 2 Pokemon games this year and only one was good. They're going out at the end of the year like Ricky and Boys of the Hood. God almighty. Woo, that Ricky. He's there like Ricky. Oh, man. You know what? They did, to me, they just didn't end the year well. I mean, they could have ended the year, even though they had a Pokemon OLED, but they could have did so much more. Steve M, what's going on, my guy? Let me get you on the board. They could have done so much more, man, than what they ended the year with. I just feel like they could have did like they could have did so much more, man. I just feel like even with their systems, I feel like, you know, this is the thing, man. If they would have said, if they would have brought out, let's say, all right, Zelda, the Zelda remakes that was somehow, you know, everybody was like, this is happening. If those would have came out, you know what, they probably would have had a better year. If Metroid Prime remake that's supposed to be in development would have came out, it would have set this year off. But I just wonder why if those games are in development, why wait? Unless they wait to drop a new system and have a banging lineup to go along with it, with some enhancements. You know, that to me, you know what, to be honest with me, I really, really hope this release of this system is earlier than later. I'm saying it like, you know, I know, you know, nothing's happened to Nintendo say it's happened, but it would be nice to get a new system, especially after playing my Steam Deck. I'm just saying. Steve M says, Nintendo ain't coming out with another major game this year. They already heavily marketed Fire Emblem. Yeah, they are engaged. What comes out the beginning of next year. But I just don't think that was the best move. Steve M says, good news. The pre-orders for Fire Emblem Engage are significantly higher than Fire Emblem Three Houses was. Yeah, I read that recently too. I mean, I just wish I was a more of a JRPG fan like that. The turn-based strategy, I was like, oh, this one. I'd be like, man, boo. But I just never got into it, so I won't diss it too hard. D1 says, so I picked up a physical No Man's Skies and Oddworld collection for Cyber Monday. How much was No Man's Sky, D1? I would like to know. Then got Dragon's Dogma was great. Would get oh man, how much is Dragon's Dogma? It was $10. That was a good pickup. That was a good pickup. Steve M says, as bad as bugs in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are, it is easily my favorite Pokemon game in over a decade. The story and gameplay is that good. Wow. You know what? It's funny. I was in a meeting with my son's teacher, and you know, we just talking. We found out that we gamers and things of that nature, and he was saying the same thing about Pokemon. He said one of the things that him and my son connected over is that, you know, my son wrote a paper on and he wrote, I think, about a battle league for Pokemon, but he got a good grade on the paper. I think he did a really good job. So he was telling me in the meeting, like, hey man, you know, the story is so good, and that's huge. I mean, you know, that it makes you kind of think, like, I like a good story. So the story that good, I might have to wink at it. CMG, my guy. He said, what I want from Nintendo is to bring out a new hardware platform, something like a Switch 2. Switch 2. My question to you, CMG, and really to the chat: could Nintendo survive another 2 years with a Pro over a brand new system? Could they survive it? That's the question. Could they really compete with these other systems, and as they're starting to produce games of higher quality? Like what game comes out? I think it's that scary game, something Protocol. Cause I'm gonna pick that up. I mean, that might be my second game I play on Christmas break. What y'all think about that though? Geeky go back into Steam Deck. He said, I am not sold on a Steam Deck 2. We'll wait for next gen Switch. Woo-wee. So Geeky, you have not been playing your Steam Deck. Is that what you're saying? I'm just saying. CMG said Guerrilla Tactics is back. I know he took a hiatus for a minute. Guerrilla Tactics says, I am not interested in any new Nintendo hardware next year. Inflation is high, and I'm not willing to spend $500 plus on hardware. That's probably how he said it too. I'm not spending $500 on hardware. Dang, yeah. You know, we tend to forget that. That's why I think a pro can happen. A pro can happen. I think they could survive. It would have to do two things. It would have to run current games better and give newer games a slight bit of edge to it. If it can do that, they to me, they would have a winner. They would have something that a lot of people would rebuy if it could just do those basic things. If you add a better battery life on top of it, then people would jump on a Pro. I think people jump on a Pro anyway, but to me, if they can do those two things, run current games better, you know, give us maybe a higher frame rate to be able to reach that 60 frames per second, I'm with that. Let's see. SOC said, SOC here, just another entry on the wheel, please. I got you, SOC. SOC's Twitch channel. You can do the same thing if you want another chance at the wheel tonight. Christmas time is coming. You know what? All you need to do is get on your Twitch. We're broadcasting live on Twitch too at Gaming Dad 1906. Go on there and just send me a comment from that Twitch. Make sure you follow. And here you are. You'll be back on the board twice, right along with SOC. SOC says I picked up my local GameStop. I picked up my local GameStop and renewed my pro membership. I still love getting my $5. Listen, it is to me, it's how I'm able to cut the price down on the gift cards I buy. So what I do every month is that, I gotta buy them anyway, right? So I got my son I got both my son's pro accounts, and I have a pro account. So I go in every month and I buy 3 cards. I'm thinking about getting a 4th membership, put one in my wife's name, and then I use all their $5 coupons every month. I can use them towards gift cards. That's how I'm able to cut down some of the price of the cards I buy. But to me, that's a great move. I think that was the best. So think about it like this here. If you create 4 accounts, right? So you get $20 in eShop credit every month. And it costs you 20, right? So you really getting 40. You really you're getting $40 of eShop credit for $20 every month. It's a win-win, dog. I'm telling you, because it adds up. Because you don't got to buy nothing with them. If you just did that, you wouldn't have to buy nothing with it. You just understand you got to commit to. If you commit to what, $240 a year, right? $240 a year, you're getting, for $240, you're getting $480 of eShop cards. You can't beat that. That's a win-win. I'm just saying. Every year. So I also live near a local retro shop, which is a great buy, some older stuff. You know what? I finally today, my analog pocket came in the mail today. Finally, all this time, it finally came in the mail today. I got the unit, the dock, and I got the Game Gear cartridge slot. And so I'm looking forward to kind of playing with that. And I know they had this last update, so I gotta get me a SD card, because you know what? If I can play ROMs on that bad boy, danger. I think No Man's Sky was $34. That's a great price for a brand new game. You gotta let me know how it play. That's the key, man. How does it play? Let's see. CMG says, unless those games go into the cloud. What game you talking about, my brother? SOC says, mark my words, realistically, we might get next-gen announcement next year. It's way too late for a Pro, and COVID probably screwed up the Pro out of it. You know what? That's a great way to think about it. And I haven't heard really anyone, I know for sure I haven't thought about it, like the effects of COVID onto a Pro. You might be right, because right now, currently, we're still on schedule on what they like to do. Now, the question would be, do Nintendo come out with a new system, right, in the middle of the PlayStation cycle, or do they stretch it out a little bit farther and then it comes out? Yeah, Callisto Protocol is the game. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I think I might pick that up. I like a good scary game, even though I get scared like a punk, but I like it. I like a good game. Good scary. The graphics looks phenomenal. So I think I think about what system I need to pick it up on. But yeah, I think you're right, CMG. I mean, it's not CMG, SOC. I think you got a really good point there. That's a point that has not really been explored. Is at the effects of COVID, even on the production of a Pro. And I think, to be honest, if you look at it from that perspective, I believe that OLED was probably the Pro. And then chip shortages probably happened, and it got delayed. So you might be right. I will be all in favor of that. I will be probably more excited for a next generation Switch than a Pro. I just pray that this next generation Switch don't deviate too much from that Switch standard. You know what? I hope they stay true to a family of systems, and just upgrade what they currently have, because they really, really got something special. Upgrade the Joy-Cons, make them a little bit better, but I just hope they just leave the same switchable format. I think that's a dope concept. I think going away from that it's going to be a hard one. But this Nintendo, The same company pull out the Wii and pull that bad boy off. So we'll see. Greta Tactics says, they could survive as long as the first party support is there. Plus, it's probably be more economical friendly to release a Pro rather than a whole new console. That's been my stance from day one. Economically, as a company, it is better for Nintendo to release a Pro and get people, because if they announce a Pro, people are going to rebuy. So I want you to look at it like this here. If they release a Pro, they will probably end up lifetime selling anywhere from 25 to 30 million. Why is that? Because currently they have 114 million consoles out there. And I'm going to say I'm saying a good 30 million of those people are probably truly real gamers, right? So we're going to want the best. If it ties in somehow to better performance on games they have coming, we're going to see a good 30 million more units being pushed just because of what it offers. That's, to me, the economical better play for Nintendo. It might not be the more consumer one. That's a consumer we want, but it's the better play, and they would continue to make money. Continue to hand over fist. Right? And at the end of the day, Nintendo got to report to their stockholders, and they're gonna want more revenue coming in. That's a way to jumpstart revenue, man. I think they could. I'm with you on that. I think they could survive if the hardware and the software continue to show the kind of level of promise. And if you can get a system that's going to play the games better, you got your winner for the next. They're releasing something. I just don't know if it's a Pro or it's like a whole new ecosystem. And I don't think a whole new ecosystem is I don't think it's needed right now for Nintendo. I think a Pro would definitely ease the tension for at least a year, maybe 2 to come. But you know what? We'll see. All right. Callisto Protocol is the game. No Man's Sky with $39. Odd World was $29. Oh yeah, you won all the way around. Geeky says, not as much as I thought I would. Still on the OLED Switch. That's interesting. That's interesting. You know what? Let me ask you another question, Geeky. Are you still playing Disney Dreamland? Are you still playing Disney Dreamland on the Switch or the Steam Deck? And which one do you prefer? That's a good question. Why do you prefer it? Ruben, what's going on, my guy? Ruben in the building. Get you on the board, Ruben. All right, got you. All right, you on the board. Let's see. Ruben says hello to everyone. Steve M says, I hope next Nintendo hardware has a better battery life than the Steam Deck. I think it will. Yeah, I think it will. You know what? To be honest, listen, to me, if you give me a Pro and they say we're gonna give you an extra hour of battery life, it's like, oh man, that's tempting. To me, I would take a Switch that was a little bit thicker. They can give me a Switch that's a little, maybe like not even a half a centimeter thicker, just to give me that extra battery life, and I'll be all about that. CMJ says, first party, the Wii U did. Huh? The first? CMJ, what are you talking about? It's a Callisto Protocol day one release. Yeah, but it should be, I think, if I'm correct, I think it's like December 2nd. I know it's early December on that release. D1 says, Nintendo should continue the Switch line so they don't abandon the 114 million customers already playing. Just make a Pro. I think not making a Pro, man, you just throwing away 30 million units. I think I'm saying the Pro would probably sell lifetime 30 million worldwide. I would tell you, you're going to probably get at least 8 or 9 million just from Japan. You'll probably get yourself another 12 to 15 million just from the U.S. Those are just two regions. That's 23 million right there. So if you're looking worldwide, you're probably you're gonna get like 30 to 40 million extra Nintendo Switches if they release a Pro. And plus, I believe Nintendo really wants to have that title. I think that says something about the company. I think they really want that title as having the number one console. I believe they do. I'm telling you. I think they really wants to have that bad boy. Analog Pocket is the machine that is going to get you into piracy. Say it ain't so. Oh man, listen. You know what? Listen, I won't pirate stuff that I can currently buy. But if I can't buy it or locate it, buddy, I'm finding some ROMs. I ain't gonna lie to you. He says say it ain't so. SOC said, Gaming Dad, you need to check out Costco's if you want some discounts. They do bulk. What? 25 game car, $89. Oh, that's a nice little deal. Target sometimes does buy one. I did pick up some Target this past Black Friday. It was like buy one, get one 50% off. But it'd be a little discount. I still don't think it beats. What's up, Josh? My son jumped in real quick. Hey, buddy. You know what? Georgia Boys is on here, Josh. That's good old Mr. Petty. Josh 34 is on the board. My man Mendez in the building. Look, the whole crew is here. Always on deck. All right, we're up to 17 people real quick. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, hey, take an opportunity real quick to jump out, hit that like button, jump back in. Just a quick. Appreciate you. Mendez says, yo, I haven't seen the new trailer yet. It's dope. I would tell you, definitely worth your time. You will not be like disappointed. It was really good. Really, really good. It showed a lot. It showed a lot more. Your boy. Listen, I'm not gonna ruin it for you. Definitely go take an opportunity and look at it. I think it's definitely worth the pickup. Definitely worth the watch, rather. Sorry. Let's see. Always on deck gaming. Listen to my boy Mendez getting on the board twice. Twice is nice. Always on deck. Gaming. That's his Twitch channel. Go check him out sometime. You know what? Shot my brother a follow. Kenny says, I love my Pokemon OLED. You know what? It's one of them systems like if my kids didn't have Switches, I would definitely buy my son Joshua one. Because I know he loves Pokemon, but it's it's a beautiful system. It's like, man, to look at it, like, man, that's a nice system. Like, if you took that out in public, I'd be like, dang, that's sweet. Geeky says, yeah, I'm still playing Dreamlight on the Switch. It plays better on the Steam Deck, but battery life is terrible. Yeah, that's the issue. Like, my Steam Deck is strictly, like, well, I do play some other games on it. Like, I've been playing Spider-Man, but it's mainly for, like, 2K. It is my 2K Madden machine. It's like, when I want to get it in, that's what I'm playing it on. Oh, that's right. Basil YT ain't here. Candy P says Sonic Frontier is straight fire. Oh my goodness! Don't tell my kids that. They ready to go buy it right now. They already looked at me like, Daddy, can we go buy Sonic? I was like, I had to veto that. No, buddy, it's Christmas time. You're gonna have to ask Santa Claus for that, or Jesus, either one. They'll both make it happen. Jesus more than Santa. Grit Daddy says, where is Bazzard? Head in the clouds. I know they didn't have AC in England this summer, but hopefully he has heat this winter. Yeah. Hopefully. God almighty, buddy. You got to count your blessings, man. You just never know when things might pop off. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 18 people on the wheels still. Don't forget, if you're watching, hey, this is your boy Gaming Dad. Come on out and subscribe. Enjoy this wonderful community as we kick it live every Monday night. Well, it's supposed to be Monday night, but today is Tuesday because your boy coaching basketball. And it's probably going to be off like this here probably until February. Golly, yeah, it's going to be like that. You know, it's the heart of basketball season, man, and my schedule always flip-flopping. It's like I'm all over the place. So, Candy says, ask Jesus. I know that's right, Gaming Dad. I'm about to use that. You do. Listen, you got to get on your knees. I'm like, Lord Jesus, please bless the real Santa Clauses and make sure that they good and alive. Says, I love home in December, DC. The other thing, Gaming Dad tells his kids to ask Jesus because he ain't buying them. Hey, throughout the year, man, like I don't buy my kids like a bunch of stuff throughout the year. Like, no, it's Christmas, birthdays. That's it. Save up. They can listen, and they make money. Like, you know, like we clean out the football games, and shout out to Cedartown High School, man. They in the Final Four, man, and the game is at Cedartown. And so we have to clean. So they play double during playoff season. So my kids, we get paid that night. And my kids, they be like, oh, they be looking at the chops like, do we get paid, Daddy? Like, yeah, and it is, the cleanup is easier than any other stadium. So shout out to Cedartown making it happen. All right, good people. Let's jump into that. It's not a lot of news. I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to look at everything though. But nothing like, nothing earth shattering. Today's direct was like the big thing. Let me see. If I can find my I shouldn't have moved everything. Oh, there we go. Boom. All right. Let's see. SOC says, when I was reading Nintendo's Investors Doc, it mentioned keeping a long-term relationship by keeping certain data saved. It almost seems like a hint at backwards compatibility with the Switch and next gen. Yeah, I think they better. I think this is almost, to me, a guarantee because they would anger so many people if they just all of a sudden, you know, say, no, we're done. Think about, I mean, they probably sold about to a 20+ million this past year. And so just to give that up and say, all right, nah, they're not going to do that to them people. So at 114 million, best believe it'll be backwards compatible. That's almost like the PlayStation 5 going and not playing PlayStation 4 games. It would have been, you know, higher. I mean, it would have been crazy if that happened. If the PS5 only played PS5 games, it wouldn't have sold. So I totally agree with you on that one. All right, so we talked about this, this happened today, of course. Once again, they showed a lot more gameplay. They didn't show, a bunch of singing, nothing like that. So it's going to definitely be interesting to see how the rest of this movie pan out. I believe we get a third trailer before the eventual launch of the movie. And that third trailer will probably come, by itself, probably like in March or February. It won't be no time soon. We're gonna hang on to this trailer right here for a nice little while before we get another one. But it'll definitely be the third trailer for sure. Yeah, so good. Shout out to Nintendo. They did a good job on that. If you haven't seen it, man, definitely go check this one out. All right, I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. It's a lot of quick news. Like, hey, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I want to pick this game up, but once again, it's like it's not really super duper high on my list. But Crisis Core, because I played it and I liked it on the PSP. But once again, it's one of them games that I didn't get to play long. It's like, I partner of mine had it. I played it for a little while and was like, hey, this is pretty dope. But it's going to be interesting to see how it looks on the Switch. And I wonder how much the game is. Anybody know how much this game is going to be? Let's see. I'm doing on them. Okay, all right. It don't say nothing together a preview, but I know it's coming out this month, so you know it's something to definitely look forward to. I just want to. My issue is that a lot of games I look at now, it's like, man, I want to know how they perform. You know, if I put the game in there, if it load, do it take 30 minutes to load? That's why I like my Steam Deck. It's like, all right, you know, even if the battery life is terrible on the Steam Deck, you know what? I got a pretty good enough power bank, and if my cord is long enough, I'll just connect it to the power bank and keep it pushing, and I don't miss a beat. You know, that power bank, my power bank I got has enough power to not only simultaneously keep it charged, but it'll recharge the battery inside simultaneously. So, to me, the battery issue is an issue, but it's not a major issue by any stretch of imagination. Is it, Chris, that's whatever you said, the Grinch, the gaming Grinch. Man, not me, man. Listen, I am King Santa. Then my kids will tell you, I come through for my kids. So it's gonna look like Cheeks on Switch. Oh man, that's bad. It'll look like Cheeks on Switch. You know, listen, it's one of them things. You know, you gotta wait to see, man. Great Dax, boy, I tell you, it's funny. All right, this I don't want to see this here. This is Japan's most wanted chart. Nobody care about what they want. I want to care about themselves, and I know I got that. Okay, we look at UK sales right now. It's the UK gaming sales. They don't do too much hardware sales. Let's scroll up here. All right, so we're looking at FIFA 1, Call of Duty 2. I heard Call of Duty is pretty good, man. My son is pretty hyped about Call of Duty. I think I might add that to the Christmas list. God of War number 5. Dang, you know what? You would think God of War would be, you know, higher, as high as Pokemon, but definitely higher than Mario Kart. But you know, Mario Kart had that bundle that was selling this Christmas. That's probably why it jumped up. Sonic Frontiers jumped up from, it was 10 last week, but jumped up back up to 7. Nintendo Switch Sports was 9, back up to 8. Just Dance is holding at 9. Number 10 is Animal Crossing, back in it. Godly. Heard COD might be hitting Game Pass soon. Ooh. Man, that would be dope. You know what? I got a good question. Some of y'all might be able to answer. I went out looking for it, but I need to probably get on Xbox website. Is there a family pass for Game Pass? I need to find that out. Cause my son has an Xbox in his room, and I wouldn't mind getting a family pass so he can have access too. But you know, I just got to figure out how much it is, cause you know I pay enough just for. I ain't trying to like. What's going on, Joe? My other son checked in today. What? Y'all going back to back? Let me get JoJo on the board real quick. All right, we got Josh in the building. Got Joe on the board. We're up to 19 people. Don't forget Joe and Josh. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. So your dad can get some cred. Let's go here. All right. So lots of UK sales, man. Man, listen, Animal Crossing right back into the top 10. That's saying something, boy. Them game sales is for real, for real. Looking at the Black Friday sales, UK Black Friday sales. First it says Sonic Frontier sales up 203%, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe sales up 226%. That's because of that bundle. But that shows you, like, man, like the power of Mario Kart. To me, right now, if you don't have a Switch, better yet, this is a better question. If I was to recommend, somebody asked me, say, should I get a Switch or should I wait? I would tell somebody to get a Switch Lite before I tell them to get a Switch. I would say go get them a used Switch Lite. That to me, that's the move. Just make sure you get you a good one. Get your used Switch Lite and ride it out until there is time for a new model, and then sell that Switch Lite back. That's what I would do. If I was advising anybody right now, unless they had kids, but it was just for them, I would say right now that you get yourself a Switch Lite and start buying some games and have a good time. Because I think you have a real good time with a Switch Lite, especially if you get like the satisfied grip with it. You'd be golden. Grid Tech says, Game Pass Friends and Family is a Game Pass plan that allows up to 5 and friends member. Oh, hey. All right, Grid Tactic. One more prayer. One more thing I need you to do. Do you know the price? Can you look at the price real quick? That's great information. So yes, but don't ask me how to do it. My family can fend for themselves. Oh man, listen. I you know what? I need to find how much it is, and then I'm gonna talk to my daughter and my son, who both have jobs now, that they might have to say, hey, you might have to. We're gonna look how much it is for the year, and then they might have to put up some money to kind of help out. You're right. Daddy shouldn't be the only one paying for everything. That's how they do me. They're like, oh, Daddy, you can get it. Yeah. So before I continue, I'm going to start with my second grade going in on Xbox. I think Xbox has had like a C year. I give them C because Game Pass is such a good pickup, and I think we're gonna find out hardware wise they probably did really good during the holiday. I just seen a lot of people picking up that's Xbox Series S for $250 this Black Friday. I went to Best Buy, and I seen several people in line with that $250 bundle, and I think that, to me, that's the best gaming experience you can get right now for the cheap. If you really want that next gen right now, you get yourself a Series S. You get yourself a 3-month pass of Game Pass Ultimate and ride it out. I'm trying to find. I had another article that I wanted to talk about. Nope. I'm gonna get to it. I thought this was very interesting too. Oh, okay, we look at these Japan. This is Japan sales after Pokemon. All right, so Japan Nintendo Switch family sells 170,000 units on back of new Pokemon games. Okay, I just want to talk about real quick that number. I think this number is telling, and not because I don't think 170,000 is a lot. I wasn't expecting 170,000. I was predicting in Japan this number to be over 200,000, like 200 approaching 300,000. I think this is a lot less than I was expecting, even on the backs of Pokemon. Because Pokemon and those Pokemon OLEDs should have drove up unit sales tremendously, but you can see that they didn't. But let's go into the actual numbers. We'll come back to the games. Let's go straight to the hardware. So Switch OLED model by itself, just the OLED model, sold 102,000. Of course, quite a few of those was probably Pokemon OLED. But listen, the Switch Lite still sold 40,000. The Switch Lite, man, if it had an OLED screen, it would probably be my favorite Switch system. If it had an OLED, it thoroughly needs an OLED screen. I hope whatever that new Switch is going to be, that they put some better thumbsticks in there. I want better thumbsticks, and I want a better battery. But I'll continue with the list. So the regular Switch, the regular OG, at Switch sold 27,000. I mean, that's a lot. PlayStation 5 sold a total of what? That's 32,000 units. That's pretty good for PlayStation. Oh, no, I read that wrong. Yeah, it's almost right. Almost like 31,000. A little over 31,000. Still, I mean, that's still pretty good. My math is wrong. That's 6. 31. Yeah, still over 31. Almost 37 or 32. So, Xbox Series X. So, 1,300. God almighty. I mean, they sold more Xboxes in Japan than they've ever sold. So, each time they sell something is great. But dang, for them to be Black Friday, they only sell 154 Series S's. Them things was probably flying off the shelves here in America. Let's look at their games over in Japan. Of course, Pokemon is still at the top. God of War number 3. Doing Monochrome, whatever that is. That's number 4. Good old Minecraft never goes away. As a matter of fact, Nintendo Switch pretty much dominated except for the number 3 and number 4. All them other games besides Sonic, I don't get nothing about. But dang, man, Mario Kart still beat out Sonic. That's crazy. The sales on these systems, man, is crazy. The games are selling, but this is so many. It's so many games, man. It's like you can't play them all. Dang, where is that story? Don't tell me I didn't save it. Super Mario Brothers movie is apparently 85 minutes long. It says it has been nearly 2 months since Nintendo decided to end its silence on info for the animated Super Mario Brothers movie. Since then, things have gotten quiet again for the time being. But there's been an interesting rumor that has appeared this week. A theater chain called Cinépolis has listed the Mario movie on their website. The listing mentions that the movie is 85 minutes long, which is about an hour and a half in length. The Super Mario Brothers movie is slated to premiere in theaters on April the 7th, 2023. I think this is going to be definitely a day one I gotta go see movie. Whenever that launches on Thursday, I'm probably going to be there. Nier Automata has shipped 7 million copies across all platforms. Shout out to Square Enix, man. Because Nier Automata, man, is a great game and definitely a worthy pickup. Even on the Switch, it runs really, really well. I was quite shocked. The Nier Automata. Great variety of that game. Hold on, I guess I don't know what this means. I pulled the story for us because Nintendo is hiring somebody. Nintendo is hiring for planning and production of animated videos. Best believe, if Mario sells well, they're going to come up with some form of series. And I hope that series is a Metroid series. I just think that would do so well in a series form in Netflix. I don't think that a movie would do it justice, but on Netflix, it probably would do gangbusters. So I'm really, really hoping that this is they're definitely true. I'm glad they're hiring, but I'm looking forward to seeing what Nintendo has. But I never did get I gave Xbox their grade, and their grade was a C. They didn't drop anything. Nothing really substantial to say, you know what, I want me an Xbox. But they have the best value in gaming right now. You get Game Pass Ultimate, which also includes EA Play. I mean, for $300, I mean, you like really set for Christmas. To be honest, like you really don't need to buy any games. If you have good internet, you say, hey man, I just want some games to kind of play. I don't want to spend a bunch of money. $300, you're in. You're like, you're solid. Go at it. And that's why they get to C and not really like a D or an F, because they really haven't released anything. But Game Pass will always keep them in a positive light, not quite the F, but I think their selling power during Christmas time and having that Series S combination with Game Pass is always to put them in positive light. So they get a C for the year. I think we'll do PlayStation, then an honorable mention for Steam Deck and Valve. But I gotta find this story, man. I had this story. I picked it out earlier. I might have to go back and look. Let's see. For those you who are Splatoon fans, real quick, Splatoon 3 big run event taking place weekend of December 10th. Says, let's read the story. Let's see if they give enough about it. Let's see. The time has nearly come for Splatoon fans to find out the first big run event in the mighty Splatoon 3. The event had been teased, but now we finally have a date for the Horde mode as it kicked off the weekend starting September, the 10th of December and finishes late Sunday evening. Splatoon 3 big run event will also throw out some decent awards if you prove to be on top of your game. Splatoon 3 Chill Season 3 kicks off this Thursday, December 1st. So if you dig them like I dig them, Splatoon 3 is that deal. Definitely worth playing. All right, let's see. Okay, well, let me go back. I gotta find that story because I saw it earlier and it had great information. Where's IGN? I think it was on IGN. It says I'm trying to find I had the Black Friday sales. Nope. But long story short, the Nintendo Switch was the best Black Friday console sold. So you can only imagine what the numbers are going to be for the NPD. Because, a lot of places participate in Black Friday, but, Black Friday is pretty much like an American thing. Oh, I hate that. Well, this is what happens. Sometimes you be working. I'll be working too fast. I swear I hit the save button. I did, even on Thanksgiving break, if you have not seen Wakanda Forever, I'm gonna give you my quick synopsis on it. It was pretty good. It's not as good as everybody thought. I think, like, oh my goodness, the game, it was so good. It's a tearjerker. It's a little emotional. They kind of, they set the next movie up really, really good. I won't spoil it. But overall, it was definitely like a strong. I give it a strong B plus maybe. I might even give it a B plus. Okay, Grid Attack says no. I am wrong. The Friends and Family Pass will cost around $20 a month. And okay, that's not too bad for what I'm currently playing. That's on like $5 more. I might look into that. I might have to see how that works. Oh, so Deck Gaming says I haven't got a Pokemon game yet, but I want it. It says I hope Switch 2 releases with a light on launch. I'll get both. If they do a Pro, I think the Pro is going to have both, just like they did the 3DS. I think that's to me that's the move. That's the move. If they're gonna do a Pro, you release both a Pro and a Pro Lite, and absolutely I would probably get both. That's still not bad, Greta Texas. Oh, yeah, $20 a month is not bad if it's for the family. I would do that. So Xbox would be a B+ for me. Tell me why though. Why do you give? Maybe you're recognizing something I'm not recognizing. I'm just trying to think of like what Game Pass has been pretty good. But overall, man, I still gotta get them a C. I still gotta get them a C. But you know what? You might see something I ain't see. All right. You know what? I still haven't picked up Elden Ring. I was gonna pick it up. I was gonna pick it up on my Steam Deck. That was the plan, but then the other games came out, and I was like, I can wait. All right. Well, we'll just look at PlayStation real quick. It says let's see. God of War Ragnarok becomes PlayStation 5 fastest selling first party game ever, of course. But you know what? Even though it sold, it sold 5.1 million copies, which is super good for its first week. But man, Pokemon sold 10 million in 3 days. Dangerous, man. Dangerous. He said, sure, not many first party releases. That's what I'm kind of basing on it. He said, but they got Battlefield 3, Persona 5, Plague Tales 2, MLB The Show. Yeah, but I still can't. I can't give it to them based upon their third parties because, I can get that on either system. So, it's kind of like, I'm going to compare Xbox to PlayStation. I wouldn't necessarily compare them to Nintendo because the games they get ported is such less quality. So if Nintendo has a good port, I think it's a win for them. But if they don't, it's like, They had a consistent line of quality games at no extra cost, where Sony raised the prices outside the U.S. on games didn't release month. And you know what? Low key, Sony kind of raised the prices here in America too, because now they're just selling bundles. And like if you buy your PlayStation right now, you won't buy it by itself. You're gonna buy it with God of War. I've seen a lot of those kind of kind of go off the shelf. I've seen a couple of not Best Buy, but GameStops on Black Friday that had them right in the store to sell. You said Crisis Core. Crisis Core, is that Final Fantasy game that came out on PSP, kind of like an action RPG. It's pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Correct. See, 5.1 million is still a lot of copies, but it ain't 10 million. New Xbox and PlayStation consoles won't hit shelves until at least 2028. Your boy will be 53 years old when them new ones drop. That's going to be crazy. In 5 years, my youngest will be 19. Godly. I would not. In 5 years, I won't have a baby in this house. That is crazy. 2028, man, that's a long time away. You'll probably see this Xbox and it won't have no CD stands on it. It says, yikes. So I'll be 40. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's see. I think if you were looking for an extra PS5 controller, it was like this was the time to get one. It was $50. That was brand new $50. I should have picked up an extra one, but I was like, man, forget that. I had other stuff to buy. I had to take care of my wife, get her her Christmas gifts out the way. I'm just about done though. I'm slowly but surely trying to wrap things and get things kind of settled underneath the tree so I can have an idea of what else to buy. Time to get the wife up before the next console drop. As the girl thoughts. Head and approval as I type this. Let's see. Listen, I would tell you, like, this game right here is like one of my favorite Sony games, especially on the Vita. This was like that. It is one of my favorites. I would rebuy this right now. Play Gravity Rush, Sony's best forgotten franchise. It is. Why, I don't know why they forgot it. This was such a good, unique game. To me, this was like Sony's attempt to be like Nintendo. This game was so creative, so original. I hate that they walked away from it. It was like, this was a good game. Gravity Rush, man. If you have not played it, you owe it to yourself to pick up a copy. Even played on the Vita won't be that bad. But probably the better experience is to get the version on PS4. And they probably got this game used at GameStop for sure. The games gave me motion sickness. Though if they release these games on PC where I can turn off the motion blur, I might buy it. Let's see. All right, let's look at Xbox real quick. Did anybody take advantage of any sales on Black Friday? I took advantage of some. I just, I can't say on air. My kids is listening. All right, so another slow week, really news wise, is I know Capcom has something. I was trying to watch Spawn Wave, man. I just got too busy today. Let's see. This Mega Man game could be revealed for 35th anniversary. I don't know if it was or not. Quake says, I forgot to do that. Let me see if I can spread this. There you go. So I renewed my PlayStation Plus and Game Pass Ultimate because what, Quake? I didn't renew my PlayStation Plus, but my Game Pass, I should have bought some. Heard that that's right. They are raising the prices next year. Whew. I might have to go ahead and fork over and buy the year if I do the family. Just go ahead and pay for it, get it out the way so they can start, chipping away at my pockets. You know what? Mega Man 11 is the best. It's the best Mega Man game sales wise of all time. But the game wasn't bad. It just wasn't like that good. It wasn't like that. I'm just thirsting to play Mega Man 11 again. But I wish it was. I wish they take a new direction on Mega Man. I don't know how you still keep it hard as nails, but still give it that vibe. Like, maybe like a 3D shooter would be super good for Mega Man, in my opinion. Grid Tactics says, I brought Persona 5, Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter Story, and a bunch of other games on Steam during autumn sales, kind of like Black Friday. Yeah, I picked up some games too. Like I picked up some like $20, man. I forgot what games I picked up. I picked up like the Tomb Raiders, the Half-Lives. I didn't own those, and so I picked up a couple too. But I only paid like $20. I was gonna pick up Red Dead Redemption 2, but I was like, man, I'm never gonna play that game. So I declined. I decline. All right, good people. Listen, you know what? I'm not gonna try to pick out stories and find them. I just think I wish I could have found the story that I had picked out earlier. I hate that. Let me look to see what they got to offer. How's Japan sales? Ooh, wait. Look at this title here. Let me move this right here. It says Steam Deck's greatness makes it hard to go back to the Switch. It does on certain games. You know what? It's like when I look at the Switch and I go to play like a game like I can't go back and like playing Doom on my Steam Deck and going back to the like I would never go back to the Switch Doom. Never. You know, because I'm getting a better experience. You know, I can play Jedi Fallen Order, you know, handheld in the bed, have a good time with it. And then, you know, if it only thing about the unit, it just gets hot. They gotta figure it out. They gotta figure some things out. However, I wholeheartedly agree with this topic. Where I still play my Steam Deck. It's like I still like it for like indie games. I really wanted to pick up, like, for instance, I wanted to pick up Tunic, right? But Tunic is at 30 frames per second. I was like, oh, I'm not playing Tunic. I will probably have to play that on my Steam Deck because I want that game to run smooth. Ben's in the building. What's going on, my guy? Ben says, sorry, I'm late, folks. Ben, don't forget, man, hit the like button. But let me get you on the board real quick. So I don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we currently at 20 people. And before Greta Tactics say anything, your boy Gaming Dad will put himself on the board. 4206. GD in the building. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have 21 people on the board. Don't forget, you can get on here again by getting on the Twitch at Gaming Dad 1906 and just chime it in real quick and get yourself another slot on the board. You know, I don't promote cheating, but you know what? Hey, that's legit. It'll help me out though, same way. All right, Ben's in the business. Sorry for late. Don't worry about it. That title is facts, especially when you dock that Steam Deck and play it on a projector. Oh, my goodness. You know what, man? It's funny you say that, GT. It's because I have been straight looking for a real good projector to just do that. I felt like, to me, that was like the best 1-2 combo is I can get a good projector that has low latency and it was small. To me, that's like the best combination, period. So I want to look out for that. He said, forgive me, I'm still here. Just started Dragon's Dogma. Hey, man, we all gamers, man. Listen, for you to spend that much time, man, I expect you to be doing something else besides just listening to my voice. What time is it there? It is currently 10:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But don't worry, I'm getting ready to end the stream real soon because, you know, we've been on here a little bit, and it's kind of late as it is. And I want to, I got to edit my wife's picture as well so she can have it for her presentation tomorrow. Greta said, what did he say? Greta Tactics says, this is an old comment. He says, I have no clue when I'll play these games, and I'm working pretty much 24 days a month until mid-2023. It seems, but you know, Steam sales. You right, man. That's listen, this comment alone from Greta Tactics, it echoes this comment here. It's because the Steam Deck, man, this provides such great value. And even if you just don't want to hold the system in hand, if you got yourself a good Xbox or a PS5 controller and you play a lot, like I have a PS5 controller that I play with my Steam Deck and I love it. I love it. I'm telling you. This is a great, I mean, it's a good system, man. I'm not hating on the, you know, at the Switch, But you know what? Looking at the Steam Deck and looking at this old Switch, when I remember the Switch first came out, it was like the best thing ever. But it is definitely showing its age. But that Steam Deck, boy, if it had just a smidget, like maybe give me another extra hour, it would be like super dope. It would be like, all right, it would give my Switch some competition. But long as Switch can still get Mario, it's all right. This is he said, "Oh, that guy Ben, right? Ben in the building, man. I'm glad. I'll be looking forward when Ben show up." Super MJ, what time is it? And where you at? So I played Uncharted 4 completely docked on Steam Deck. It was a great experience. God almighty. Well, listen. Okay, my question to you, Grid Tactics, is, man, what kind of projector do you have? Do you have like a small 4K one? What's the brand? Because, I would like to, look that up. Because I looked at a couple of them. I was like, man, I might have to put this on my Christmas list. Because I'm all about that. I would love to be able to just hook that bad boy up, especially when I'm in the bedroom with my wife, and my wife tired of looking at me. I just throw it onto the wall and say, all right, you can watch your TV. I'm gonna play this. Same thing. Okay, you're on the East Coast. All right. That's good stuff. But yeah, this is a great. I mean, I would read the story, but I'm not gonna go. It's probably it's long. I'm not gonna do all that. But that title alone to me is a great talking piece. Because if someone was to ask me right now, like, should they buy a Steam Deck, I would say absolutely. I would tell somebody absolutely. It's definitely worth it. When I started, I didn't have any games on Steam, but I bought so many cheap games on these sales that, I'm a nice look, a nice little hookup. I might have to buy my son. My oldest son, he has a Steam Deck as well. I think he might have to get him a little bit of. Okay, all right. I need to. Now let me ask you: is this bad boy big? Who is? All right. Some of my basketball kids chiming in. All right. I need to. So I basically have it in my bedroom. It's a bit overkill for Steam Deck, but streaming shows in 4K on a projector is great. See, that's what I'm talking about. Is it a big projector? That'd be my question. I'm about to look this bad boy up real quick on Amazon. Matter of fact, let me see. I can just look it up. Let me. Oh, I want that. What's she doing? Boom, boom. Let's see. Let's see. It's called a EPS. EPIQ. All right. Let's see. I want that LS300. I think this is it. Oh yeah, you got a big boy. Dang, GT. Dang, that bad hard. So do they shoot the picture up like this here? Oh man, listen, this right here, this ain't the same one, is it? I'm gonna say it the wrong button, cause this right here look like I need that in my life. I need it with a short little shoulder. Oh man, look at that price though. Ow, wowzers. Daylight. If I can watch this bad boy in broad daylight, oh man, that's a lot of money. I ain't a baller like Greta Tactics. Jeez, oh Pete's. You can for sure get cheaper projectors. He said, it's not small, but not massive either. Standard projector size. He said, you can get sure cheaper projectors. Yeah, that's crazy. Them bad, but that's sweet. Okay, listen. I want that one to be able to, if it could just throw it up on the wall, like right in front of me. It's like, like I got a short throw distance. I'll be all about that. It says, if you're not planning to mount it on a shelf or a wall, try to get a short throw projector. Right. Those are the ones that kind of excite me. I like them short throws. I just wanted to look right. I wish Best Buy had like an area where you can kind of test out those projectors and see like the quality of it. Like back in the day, they had like a sitting area where you can kind of like watch the TV or whatever and say, hey, do I really want this TV or not? But they don't have that anymore. It's crazy. Let's see. Hold on. Did I get Binge on the board? Let me make sure. All right, Binge is on the board. I forgot. I did. Don't forget Binge, man. I got my Christmas stream coming on December 23rd at 8:30 p.m. It's a Friday. He said, Ben said, when I start making the big bucks, right? Binge, are you do you have your masters, or are you thinking about getting your specialist if you do got your masters? I would like to know, because I'm getting ready to get my specialist, man, because I gotta make some more money. Greta Tech says, just watch some YouTube videos on projectors. There's a whole community about comparing projectors. Yeah, it's just a lot of work. You know what, man? Listen, when I watch YouTube, like if you watch my YouTube stream, you'll see a lot of stuff on video games and cameras. I'm always watching videos on cameras. I just bought a new lens. I just bought a new camera, really, because I'm starting to like Fuji film, and I bought me a XT5, and I'm really, really liking it. And I bought the 30 millimeter f2.8, and I got the 56 1.2. So I took my wife's picture with the 56, and it came out really good. So I don't know, man. Just don't know. But I think, yeah, when I come time, I do the research for sure. Cause that bad boy is quite expensive. All right, good people, listen, let's get off of this here. Your boy's been running his mouth a little too long. I already don't think it's another story. I wish I could have fought. Shout out to Mendez. I know he's looking at this like, oh man, I'm about to pick this game up. But Peppa Pig, World's Adventures, coming to Nintendo Switch. There'll be another Peppa Pig game. The first Peppa Pig game was pretty decent, believe it or not. It says, working on second master in statistics. I think a specialist is a major goal. Shout out to Flossie Collar. Yeah, man. Listen, the specialist, it's got to be in my a second master's, man. That's something special. My wife has she just got her master's in mathematics. She had her bachelor's in applied math, and now she just got her master's in mathematics. But your boy, I deal with the crazy kids. Even though I'm pretty good at math, but I ain't no master's level. I think I went on to Calc. Calc 3 is where it just it went down bad. Calc 2, I survived. Calc 1, I was the master at Calc 1. Calc 2 was really, really difficult. But Calc 3, buddy, man, I was just like, that stuff was like, and I had a crazy teacher who couldn't really speak English really good, so it was extra hard. How to say I did not pass Calc 3. GT said the reason why I got a projector was that it doesn't require a sound system as it has a built-in Yamaha speaker. Oh, it's a short throw. It's 4K and it has streaming services built in. Okay, so it's like an all-in-one. Okay, all right. So where she gets her master's from? She got it from was it Walden? She got it from Walden. Yeah, but she was she was like Kunta Kinte in the end, boy. She got that master's, boy. They put her through. It was hard. I was like, ooh, no, can't do math. Math is my worst subject. I can't stand math. Listen, man, math is the greatest subject of all subjects because math does so much, man. Math help you think, and that's the one. A lot of people, man, they struggle sometimes on thinking because they can't see how the puzzles kind of come together. I see it a lot in kids in high school. You can tell their thought processes is so flawed and has no logic in it because they're not good at math. Most of the kids that I know that are pretty successful in math are pretty well-rounded thinkers. And I mean, I'm not dissing you, see it, GH Church Imagination, but I'm a firm believer in don't let your speech, kill your future. I'm a firm believer that I be stopping kids all the time when they say I can't or I want or I hate. I'm like, don't do that. But man, math is to me the greatest subject of all the subjects. Math is to me even greater than science because without science, without math, you can't have science. So that's just my personal opinion. But no, man, go back, man. Love math. I tell you, make you think. All right. I don't think I'm gonna check one more of my favorite little tabs that I have pulled up. There it is. I thought I had this though. The Nintendo Switch was one of the top Black Friday purchases this year. Let's go to. All right, I agreed. I'll take them cookies. All right. So among the top purchases and searches over the weekend were Nintendo Switch, Xbox Series X, PS5, Roblox, God of War, Madden 23. I wonder, was Madden 23 on sale on Steam? I need to check that out. I think it was too. It seems spending is slowing down overall with just 2.5% growth from last year's revenue, but that's a whopping $210 billion spent over the holiday weekend. Black Friday might seem like the holiday where people buy the most, but Cyber Monday pulled in almost $12 billion compared to Black Friday's $9 billion. Woo-wee. Did you purchase a Nintendo Switch or anything game related over the weekend? Tell us in the comment. Not telling you guys nothing. But number one, Nintendo Switch. Number two, Xbox Series X. Woo-wee. Yeah, I think, man, an OLED, man, is still a great buy. I just probably wouldn't recommend. If you had the money, I would say, yeah, get an OLED. But if you like on the border, like something's coming within the next 5 to 6 months, at least a rumor or something, get yourself a light and call it a day. I really don't believe we get Zelda without a new system. If there's a Pro, that bad boy is launching either before Zelda or with Zelda, one or the other. So listen, I like history. I just didn't love it. So I feel like Cyber Monday be holding all the good stuff. Yeah, Cyber Monday, man, it's like the sales don't be out there like they should, so you got to kind of really go through and search them. But when you find one, man, you find some good stuff. At least now you're on the winning team with Steam Deck plus 2 equals 4. Quick math. Yeah, man. Steam Deck in the building. But you know what? Listen, man, I'm still a Switch guy. AP US history goes crazy. Yeah, it does. My daughter said the same thing. She has AP history this year, and boy, she been getting pummeled in that class, but she holding her own. All right, good people, it is about that time. Your boy about to get off this stream, but we got 21 people on the scene. Check it out. Make sure your name is on here before I know I got Benj on there for sure. I think he was the last person that chimed in. I know. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go through real quick. Make sure Super MJ is on the board. D1 is on the board. Quag is on the board. All right, GT. All right, good people. I think everybody that's supposed to be on here is on here. Mendez was on here earlier, but I bet he kind of sneaked out. But if not, holla at your boy. All right, good people. Listen, let's go ahead and get it started. You know how we do. Let me get my stuff all nice and together. Give me some music, please. Ah, there it is. You know how we do. If your name is picked first, you get the fine sounds of Peter Griffin. All right, without any further ado, let's get that first one going on here today. Hey. Who's up first? And newcomer Israel Overalls. IO is who I call him. But you're out of here, my friend. You're out of here. Peace out. We had 21 on the list. Now we at 20. Breaking it down. On my way downtown. Uh-oh. D1. Doom. Another one bites the dust. D1 is off the building, ladies and gentlemen. You are out of here, man. Thank you, my brother, for hanging out with us tonight. But no soup for you. All right. Keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it going. Keep it pushing. And who's up next to catch the flex? And it will be my son, Joshua.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
You get nothing.
You lose.
Good day, sir. Good night, Josh. Hope you had a good night. Rest. Thank you for hanging out, but you got to go. All right, we keep it pushing. But I love soup. GT, are you with me? No. Girl Attack is out here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for hanging out too. My brother, man, don't work so hard, man. Try to get in when you can, man. Enjoy life. Enjoy yourself. D1 says, but I love soup. All right, we'll keep it going. Who's up next to catch the flex? And it will be... Uh-oh. Dang. Geeky is out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out. We'll keep it going. Never slowing. Who's up next to catch that flex? And it will be my guy, Doug Dad Run Pookie Gunda. All right, ladies and gentlemen, who's up next? It keeps the party rolling down to 15 people. Quick, fast, in a hurry. And it looks like it's going to be my guy, SOC. Please out of here, ladies and gentlemen. The petty is me is still around to see Mendez get eliminated twice. Me and the wheel, man. The wheel is punishing you, Doug Dad, because because you haven't been around so long. He's punishing you. Mendez says, hater. Let's keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to 14 people, and Mendez is on here twice. It's nice. Woo! And the next one is CMG. Please hit the ejection button. CMG's out of here. Mendez says, I haven't won all year. He's still in it, ladies and gentlemen, 13 people to go. Let's keep it rolling. Who's up next to catch the flex? And it will be, what did the sheep say, Candy? Bad. KP, are you with me? No more. Got hit that dough. It's something about when you go, bad. It's been pushing me since day one. SOC said, I'm still on Twitch account. Second Life will be my winner. Doug Dan Ron Pookie Gunda said, that's the kind of relationship me and the wheel have. Grid Attack said, he says from the glass Twitch house. So we said, close call. All right, we're down to 12. Let's keep it going. Who's up next to catch that flex? And it will be SOC Switch Count. Oh, SOC is out of here, ladies and gentlemen. That was so funny. He was like, I'm still alive. No, you're not. Not alive. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give for our next winner tonight. You know how they do. And the next winner will be, who's that winner? Who is he? It is Mendez is our winner tonight, but
Fight!
that was funny. I should have knocked on wood. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Oh, Grenade, our next, Super Metal. Supersonic J, man.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get
Nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
sir.
Super MJ is on the board, man. Let's go to the comments. Grenade Tactic says, SOC. See what had happened? What had happened was, oh man, I should have knocked on wood. Oh, Super Metal's, I said Super Metal, but Supersonic MJ says rigged, but GG. GG no rig. All right, let's keep it going. We down to the final 9. Staying alive. Who's up next to catch that flex? And it will be, my guy Ruben is out of here. Ruben bit the dust, ladies and gentlemen. He's out of here. We're down to 8. Who's up next for the next date? And it will be, oh my guy, Georgia Boys. He's probably asleep right now, but he gets the prize right horn. You out of here. All right, let's keep it going. Rolling. Woo. Oh, my friend Ben is out of here. Binge. Man, it was always a pleasure, man. You coming through, man. I wish you mad success on getting that next Masters. And matter of fact, Benj, you still on the stream, man? Where you getting your Masters from? Oh, the next up is Steve M. Steve M is out the board. We're down to 5 on the live. Let's go. Who can it be? It might be me. But it's Quake. It's out of here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to our final 4. Representing Chi-Town in the building is CT. Mendez is back in the winner's circle, always on deck gaming. Check him out on Twitch. My son Joseph is in the final 4. And your boy, GD, is in it to win it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pick my winner. Who shall it be? Matter of fact, if I win tonight, it's going out to my boy, Doug, Dan, Ron Pukiganda, if I win tonight. So without any further ado, let's continue the spin. Who's up next to catch that flag? And Doug, Dan, Ron Pukiganda had been the dust again. Oh man, I gotta jinx you. I'm sorry. Oh no, give me that. I gotta get off the board. All right, we're down to 3. Who would it be? And listen, first dad, now son, Joseph. My son Joseph had been to death. Hey, you was close, Joe. You was close. Ladies and gentlemen, we down to the winner's circle. CT representing Chi-Town in the building. And Mendez is in the winner circle, but there can only be one winner. Let's go to some of these comments before we get up out of here. Quaid311 said, thanks, Gaming Dad, for another great stream. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming through, man. Spend some time with us. GT says, another one. Anyone but Mendez. Gritty said, the wheel hates him, I swear. See? Told you. This is me. The wheel relationship. Oh, man, listen. I was trying to hook you up, my brother. Tried to hook you up. I tried to get you in there. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, here goes the final two. And get my marching band ready. Yeah, ready, Rockmart marching band? Drum roll, please. And tonight's winner, ladies and gentlemen, will be. It won't be Mendez. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for CT. Our winner tonight. Kids, give it up for CT. Chi-Town in the building with the W. Chi-Town, all you need to do, my guy, is hit your boy up on Instagram at GamingDad3. Send your boy a message, and without a shadow of a doubt, I'll get that off to you. Also, if you can't reach me on Instagram, you can go follow me on Twitter at Gaming_Dad3. Send me a message. I get it to you. And last but not least, you can also follow your boy on TikTok at GamingDad0. Ladies and gentlemen, man, what a great night. Oh, man. CT in the building with the W. Congrats to CT. Mendez. Dang, you was close, man. You was close. You know what? You haven't won. Listen, you have not won one in 2023, I don't think. But, 2022. But 2021, man, you was killing the game. CMG with the congrats. Doug, Dan, Ryan, Pookie Gonda, RIP Mendez. Krillin Tactics says, get wrecked, Mendez. Elbow cough. Man, listen, man. You guys, man, are just totally, man, super duper funny, man. Your boy is going to really make a strong attempt to make it to E3. As soon as I hear something about tickets, I'm making my way out to LA, man. Some of you guys is in that area, man. I would love for you guys to come hang out with us. But we'll figure it out, man, closer to E3, man. I would love to have you guys around. Man, what another good stream, man. I thank y'all, man. I pray, man, that God be with all of you guys, man, throughout the week, that he bless your endeavors, man, your comings and your goings, man. Those who come around you, I pray that everybody that you touch win somewhere in life. All right, this is your boy Gaming Dad, man. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, man. I peace out to y'all, man. Have a great week, and I will see you guys. It'll be next Tuesday. It won't be Monday again. I believe I have another game on Monday. I want all these Monday games, man. I'm trying to think. But I'll let you know. Hold on, matter of fact, I don't even have my schedule with me. Hold on, let me see. My basketball schedule right here in front of me. And today is the 29th. Well, your boy got to see. I think the 5th is Monday. Hold on, let me double check. Yep. So the 5th is Monday, so I see you guys on the 6th, which is Tuesday evening, 8:30 on Tuesday, because your boy have basketball practice and usually always run extra late. So Tuesday, 8:30, I'll see you guys then. This is your boy Gaming Dad, man, and how I like to end it is in the mortal sounds of legend Don Cornelius. I gotta get my life together. Oh, there we go. Ha ha. Peace, love, and soul.